You know, there's another movie coming out here soon that we have not seen yet called Black Phone 2. Now, the first Black Phone with Handsome Hawke, as I believe is the villain's name is the Grabber, was great. It was a really wonderful little horror film, and he was a great villain in it. And poor Erin Cummings nearly died watching this movie.
At CinemaCon, we were at CinemaCon.
We were at CinemaCon watching it, and she just about died. Like, she was so freaked out by it. Anyway, the movie didn't do great at the box office, so I was a little bit surprised that they decided to do another one. Partially surprised because, Ethan Hawke dies at the end of the first one. But death doesn't mean anything, as they tell us in the trailer. And Black Phone 2, the reviews are now coming out. And so far, as I look at them, the reviews are pretty damn good. As of right now, it's holding a 100%. Now, don't get too excited about that 100% just yet, because there's only 9 reviews. But it's from some significant critics. Let's go over and take a look at some of the reviews for Black Phone 2, shall we? Slant Magazine is saying, throughout, Scott Derrickson, who, by the way, I love him as a director. He also directed the first Doctor Strange film, and he's a great horror director. Throughout, Scott Derrickson collapses dreams, reality, past and present, sidelong into a singular cinematic haunted space. Slash Film wrote, they liked it. Black Phone 2 avoids retreading the first movie, pivoting to an awesome Dream Warriors-esque story that turns the Grabber into an undead nightmare.
Well, that sounds
Dextero writes, yeah. Black Phone 2 is a superb sequel that maintains the creeping sense of dread established in the first movie, through a story that both extends and expands upon the horrific Grabber mythology. RogerEbert.com wrote, it's a tick too long and has a section that is far too expository for a film that's at its best when it leans into surreal nightmare logic. But this weird movie works. Its fear factor is unexpected, in creative ways. IndieWire wrote, the best thing about this movie comes from other movies, whether they be the creative team's previous efforts or iconic titles from past decades. These elements are enjoyable, which is precisely why they are recycled here. But why, though, wrote, the original film offered simplicity for young characters, and in Black Phone 2, it offers supernatural fear and accelerated stakes to match where the kids are now in their lives. Not every sequel works, but Black Phone 2 does. And it just kind of goes on. They all seem to like it. And I'm excited about that, again, because I am a big fan of the first film. I really had such a good time with it, and Ethan Hawke is like absolutely, I think, he's one of the great actors that never gets into the who are great actors conversation. He's one of them. He's absolutely fantastic. And I love being able to see him jump back and forth, because in front of this movie, Rob, where he's playing this supernatural horror villain, they also did the trailer for that one he's got coming out where he was, what's the writing duo? Hammer and Bernstein or whatever. He's got that kind of period piece romantic thing based on the real musical playwright guy.
Oh yeah,
Guys in the live chat, you guys probably know which one I'm talking. Rogers and Hammerstein. That's what it was. And I can't, if you guys remember the name of it, but to see him go from that to this is pretty much amazing. I will tell you, the trailers have not thrilled me, though, Rob. I'm excited to see it. I love the first one, and I am going to go see this. But I'm not terribly excited about it. I don't think the trailer's been particularly good. And while I don't mind the idea, I mean, look, Nightmare on Elm Street wasn't the movie that created the idea of terrible things happening in your nightmares, right? But it felt so much like they were just making a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Like everything from, when she's asleep, that's when he can get her. And when he does stuff to her in the dream, it's happening to her in the real physical world. And the only way, and it felt so on the nose of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like, are they going to say that the Grabber defeated Freddy and has become the new Nightmare Stalker? I mean, I don't know. So it feels a little bit too much on the nose for that. Again, I'm still going to go see it opening day. I'm still very excited about it. It's just that the trailers for me haven't worked. But Rob, the reviews for it sound pretty solid. What are your expectations for this movie, and what's standing out to you the most from the reviews we're reading?
Well, I was there at CinemaCon, when we first saw it all together, and I really was impressed by this film. It kind of reminded me So Scott Derrickson as a director goes and he works his way up and does Doctor Strange, big budget film. And then he comes back and he goes back to sort of his indie roots, going back to that sinister vibe where much lower budget, but he delivers a really effective film that had both emotion and real terror and scares in it. So that was a smart move, I think. And then going back and figuring out a way to make Black Phone 2 different. It sounds like it's very different, actually. Like this one reviewer said, it plays on familiar tropes, but in very effective ways. I think that's a great move for him. If this movie turns out to be anything like these early reviews, Perry Nemiroff also wrote a really extensive review of this film, and she really loved it. I'm excited, man. Look, I love horror as a genre, and we are living through, look, Weapons was original, Companion was original, we saw
Together.
Long Walk, Together was original. We're unfortunately, him was too. You win some, you lose some. But with this, I love seeing this franchise continue on, and as long as it provides something, I like the idea that even though it might delve into nightmare territory, that it sounds like it's doing something original compared to the first movie, and they work as companions to one another, which is great. I love that. I can't wait to see this movie. I love the fact that it's in a totally different setting. There's somewhere where it's snowy and it's wintry, and I don't think people make enough.
As a Canadian, I like seeing the serial killer on ice skates. Like on hockey skates. I like that. I can respect that.
Wasn't on an oil slick though, John. So he didn't pour oil down.
Oh, you had to bring that up.
Well, I'm just saying
had to bring that up.
This is done right, so correctly. And that movie is called Blue Moon. That's coming out. The Rodgers and Hammerstein with Blue Moon.
And that looks really good. And again, just to see Handsome Hawke being this nightmare supernatural serial killer, and then this balding kind of schlubby musical writer it like in the same span. The guy's just so good. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. It's kind of funny where we sometimes go looking for advice. I've caught myself asking the manager at the gym about work-life balance stuff, or venting to a stranger in line at the movies. And listen, those conversations can be fun, but let's be honest, not everyone is the right one to help with the big things like anxiety, stress, or relationships. See, that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp has been around for over 10 years and has helped more than 5 million people. They've got over 30,000 licensed therapists, all fully credentialed and working under a strict code of conduct. And this is the really cool part. They do the matching work for you. You fill out a short questionnaire about what you're looking for, and their system finds somebody who fits your specific needs. And listen, if that first match doesn't feel right, you can switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. It's all online, super flexible, so whether you're on the go or at home, you can connect at the click of a button. That means you can actually fit therapy into your real life. So listen, don't just lean on your group chat or your barber for advice. Find your right match with BetterHelp. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The reviews coming out for Black Phone 2 are all really solid so far. It's 100% right now, but don't get too worked up about that. It's just 9. I'm sure it'll drop. But still, the reviews are sounding good. Did you like the first one? It didn't make a lot of money, so maybe you didn't see it. Anyway, whatever you think about all this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.